Well, can you leave the French stuff in?
Yeah, I'll think about it. Cool. So what are we doing today? Oh, first off.
Yeah.
I think Flesh Goat is not a bad name.
Is that like a Flesh God reference or?
What, like Flesh God Apocalypse?
Yeah, because that's what I said. We could call it Flesh God a podcast, right? Like,
I'm just now getting that. You did message me that, but I didn't connect.
That sounds like we're like uber fanboys.
I've never listened to them.
They're good.
Okay.
Have you listened to them?
No, like literally never.
Dude, I'm gonna show you one, and that'll be our
bonus round.
Yeah, bonus round. Let me find the one I really like.
Okay, I think Flesh Goat podcast is good because it sounds unique, and when you hear it, it has a distinct metal flavor. You know what I mean?
The flavor sounds bad. You know what I mean? Like,
don't eat it.
In a metal sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's like rancid.
So it's good.
In a metal way, it's good. In a health,
yeah, I mean, you wouldn't want
to be around it too long.
No. Probably smells and like you don't.
Stay about 10 meters away.
Yeah, sure. But otherwise, I think it's good. I think
through the power of the internet, you are plenty safe from our rancid radioactive activity.
That's true. They have yet to invent smell-o-vision, so
one day.
Yeah, that's some Futurama ass shit. I think Flesh Goat is pretty decent until we grow bored of it. Because here's the thing: is we've already established our podcast is modular in that way. So far, every single episode is a different name for the podcast, so we could really that's license for us to change it at any time.
What are we doing today? Oh, we're talking about
build-ups and breakdowns.
Build-ups and well, is it
build-ups and whatever happens after?
Yeah, because so in trying to find some stuff, you know what I noticed is like
there are a lot of breakdowns.
Well, there are a lot of breakdowns and like build-ups nowadays. I don't hear them that often. It's like
I noticed that too, actually.
So song structure nowadays.
Oftentimes they just go right into it.
They want to do. Okay, here's a blast beat for 16, and then here's a skank beat for 16, and then here's the breakdown, and it's all like break
fluid.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I discovered something very similar. I think it was a little harder for me to compile a list than I thought it would be, which is interesting because it feels like such a staple.
You thought like it was gonna be easy.
I thought it was just like I could just pick any 5 fucking songs. Yeah, but that's not true because there is so much fluidity in modern metal, which I think is interesting.
This is what we should do. We should ask the Gent shit posting group if they know what a build-up is.
What I don't know if they even is. Yeah,
like they might be unfamiliar with that term.
Well, they might know. They might point to some things that are thematically build-ups or contextually build-ups, as in they just happen to happen before a breakdown.
Yeah, or they might say like, you mean like frequency buildup? You know what I mean?
Like
they'll
you got too much low end going on,
you know
or
what I mean?
Yeah, sure. That's interesting. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, trying to put this list together was a little more difficult than I thought it would be.
Picked some bangers from the times when you had to build up to break it down.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And then I also picked a throwaway tough guy build up.
Yeah, I noticed that too. And you got one sort of modern
the one
example,
you're thinking
which
of.
I appreciate.
You're not the one you're thinking of. I guarantee it.
It's not Throwdown.
It is not that.
Okay, fair enough. It dies today. Is that it?
It's tougher and it's newer. But here we go.
Within Destruction. All right, fine. So let's just go alphabetically. Okay. So I have to start Era. The song is called Sol Absentia. SOL Absentia, like absent IA.
Excelsior!
I'm interested to hear your on this song in particular. This was sort of a standout pick of my list, but not necessarily for the reason you might think. I'm interested to hear what your thoughts on this particular build up to whatever is.
Well, Era is specifically new for sure, but I don't know. This song's not that new. Oh,
this song is actually it is new. Yeah, this song is this year. This is a B-side off their most recent album. All right, that's about enough.
Okay, so let me listen back real quick about one part in particular. Okay, it like immediately triggered a response to me of something else. I'm trying to think of what it was. It's good. It's not modern.
No, I agree. It's a bit of a throwback.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Create a lot of space and just emphasize the rhythms that we're emphasizing. You know what I mean? Like just got dun, 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 you know, like
and sometimes
like
it's all of the instruments, and sometimes it's one guitar. Like for
right.
a note.
And people don't do that much anymore.
And I love that. But if I'm being honest, the build-up itself is way tighter than the riff that comes after.
Well, they have this just like and
right,
like,
and I couldn't
not
be
a tight riff.
No, I couldn't really be bothered to dig what comes after. Like, but the build-up itself is sick, and that's kind of why I picked this build-up, is because it was like such a cool build-up into like a little bit of a letdown. You know?
Ah, yeah.
Like
that's interesting. A build-up better than the breakdown.
Agreed. Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, exactly. And like, I think if it went into some sort of choppy, like,
yes, that's what I was expecting. It was like to go from gang into something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. And maybe they deserve props for subverting expectations in that way. Maybe that was like
no, because what they could have done was like some really like, it's on the tip of my tongue now. It's reminding me of
White Flag.
That's the breakdown that should have happened, right?
Yeah, exactly. Something like,
and it's more like a rhythm thing.
And
the drums all of a sudden take over and put some like forefront into the, you know what I mean? Like,
exactly. But the way that they did the build-up is like they had a really good establishment of like tension with the build-up, and then they totally deflate that tension by having this like halftime sort of bendy,
like this wavy thing. It kind of felt like a cop out.
I agree. And I'm literally wearing Era necklace right now. Era is my favorite band of all time, but this, not their best work, you know?
That ain't a dog. That's a no for me, dog.
Yeah, I agree. So as far as tier list goes,
build up, I would give it an A because it reminds me, it gives me nostalgia. As far as the breakdown, gives me like a C.
Like a C or maybe even a D. Honestly.
Yeah, like it's I was being nice.
Sure. I would say let's put this at a C. On average.
Okay.
Because I'm just like, frankly,
allow us some headroom there. That's good.
Yeah. Right.
Wait, I thought you said we were going alphabetical.
We are.
Oh, E is at the top. Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So C. Yeah, I think that's appropriate. Again, like the build up is sick. I really, really like the build up. I wish it went into something a little bit more compelling.
Or just something more interesting.
So the next thing I have is Cursed by Gideon.
Oh, you're Gideons, hey.
I'm starting to break from bending.
Wait a minute, that's Knock Loose.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
He's a feature, yeah.
Okay.
That's enough. That's enough to... What are your thoughts on that?
It's dope. The build-up would be nothing without Knock Loose.
Yeah. Brian Garris did a lot there. Just adding his...
That's what he does, though. Like literally, if he wasn't going there into every one of their tracks going... Like, it would be... Right. It would be less. And so...
He's got a lot of energy. Yeah.
Well, it's the angst vocals. You know what I mean? Angst vocals. And so it sounds like he's hurting himself. You know what I mean? To just do
right. It. He probably is, honestly.
I'm sure it sounds painful. And, but Breakdown was pretty good. It was pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's not super techy. It's not, the heaviest thing ever.
Yeah,
but
it kind of reminds me of like...
It's a satisfying transition.
It reminds me of maybe Lionheart or Ghost Inside. You know what I mean? Where it's like it does the job. It does the heavy lifting. But the build up was cool. But I would give that a B.
I think that's a solid choice. Yeah, B is. I agree. I think the build up, the breakdown, both of those things, like individually, like I said, not super technical, not very advanced writing, but it flows.
And it doesn't have to be, but
it doesn't.
It could have done more. Could have done more.
It could have done more. I think it's a lot more satisfying than the era build up into the breakdown. Like it's a lot more like it flows really well.
Mm-hmm. I think it's funny. I was just watching. We'll watch a couple after this. Sometimes what I like to do is watch because Timbaland he streams.
Oh really?
And he auditions like beat makers.
That's cool.
And like there's one dude, I think he's from New Zealand, that he just like vibes with so hard. And I feel like that's us, where we're like, we need to do. This is what a strategy. This is an episode. We take submissions.
Yeah, you're right.
And we say, is this or is that not? You know what I mean? Like, because we'll watch, because like it's just fun to watch. Because the guy
is or is you ain't.
Yes, and so like it's fun to watch because like he'll stream it and then like there'll be a reaction, in the corner of the guy who made it to Timbaland reacting to his beat. You know what I mean? Like that's some tight shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But anyway, that's us. And so maybe we need to do, we'll go into gent shit posting and say submissions now open to talk shit about your shit breakdowns. Right. You know what I mean? Like,
I will rank everyone in this building. We'll just go
that's what I'm saying.
Full Dennis Reynolds.
Yeah.
Rank!
Yeah. And then see how many motherfuckers put up or shut up. You know what I mean?
Well, Gent Shit Posting likes to approve our posts in the dead of night, so we'll see if anybody sees it.
Well, that's fine, but I'll just continue to bump
harass them.
Yeah. I'll just bump it from every one of my motherfucking accounts.
Smurf accounts.
I got them, dog. I got them. What's next?
Yeah, what's next? We got It Dies Today, My Promise.
Oh, you're familiar with this.
I'm familiar. I don't think I've listened to them. I know that they were.
Are you out of your mind?
No, possibly, probably, but no, I don't think that's why.
This band was the best metalcore band. Like they shat on everyone.
That's quite the claim. Clapping emoji between every word.
Can we just Google the time zone that this existed in? This was 2004.
Oh no shit.
Re-release in 2006. So we're gonna listen to My Promise, and you're gonna start from the beginning, and this whole song is a breakdown. But look how just pathetically 2004 these guys are.
Yeah, the polo was a dead giveaway.
Just understand that this was the look. If you were into Nehemiah, this was the look. And so, but god damn, these guys were good. Yep.
It's pretty decent gamer juice. It's White Claw. Was not recorded to a metronome. That was weird.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Here's another build for you. Oh shit! Another build.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Ooh, little string noise there. Little
Yeah, yeah.
weird. Little weird. Meh. Back when metalcore was written in jam sessions, and you can
Yes,
kind of
exactly.
tell. You know what I mean? Because all the
I got an
transitions
idea.
are a little like.
I got an idea. Build up and then a breakdown and then and then a build up and then another breakdown.
We're gonna do a tempo change here and just like go with it. We'll just land wherever we land.
That shit. 2004.
Okay, that probably killed for the time.
Oh my god, it did. Like, because even the the production value on that was nuts. And then they got other songs where they got singy-songy choruses. This was a sleeper album, and I bet if you asked folks,
I'm sure.
what
would
do you think?
put this
Because we're
on
talking about build-ups and breakdowns, right?
So I didn't hear there were a lot of breakdowns. So
You didn't hear build-ups?
I mean, I guess, but it was more along the lines of like, the era buildup was a very clear buildup, right? The Gideon buildup, very clear buildup. I think the It Dies
What do
Today
you call
song.
that? What do you call that? Like bam, 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 bam.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That was the coolest part of the song, I think.
Yeah, because it was a little off measured, and like a lot of people weren't doing that. You know what I mean?
I think it depends on how you view art as it evolves through time. I'm going to say that deserves a C, but it's not their fault. You know what I mean? I think it deserves a C because it's primordial metalcore. It's like, you know what I mean? Like it's
poster child metalcore what it is? They call it proto metal. You know what I mean? That's proto metalcore. Proto.
right, exactly.
That's Cro-Magnon man right there. So
right. It's like the missing link. It's like it's something you know what I mean? Like
something in between MySpace, My Chemical Romance, and just pure the gush. They had the gush chord. They had the gush chord that I had never heard a gush chord.
You're talking about a tritone, by the way.
Yes, but you know what I mean. I never heard a gush.
I mean, if you're going to invoke the MySpace era, first off, this was absolutely MySpace core.
That's what I'm saying.
Time-wise. Second off, there was a shit ton of tritones used in the MySpace era. How do you think if Salt and Swine got big? You realize we were MySpace era too.
In 2004?
Not in 2004, but I'm just saying that there were like a ton of fucking bands doing that.
Right. There were a ton of bands, but this is the first one I heard doing it.
That's fair. I think for the novelty and the time factor, I would give them as high as a B. And again, I don't think it's their fault.
I'll allow it because I was going to give them an A, and we met in the middle. See how that works?
All right. Fair enough. That's democracy, baby.
That is America. This is America.
Gotta love it. All right, I got one. How about Kadinja? You fuck with Kadinja?
Is that a K?
Yeah, Kadinja. Kadinja.
J-A. I feel like there was a girl I worked with. Her name was Khadijah, and it was very close to the spelling, but I've seen it before, I think.
So you've never heard this band?
I don't think so.
Are you familiar with Novelists?
I'm familiar.
So this is their Novelist guitar player's old band.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
little bit of a weird panning thing right there.
Yeah, it should have started with one just wide left and then the right came in or something.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking love that. This is the build up though, right here. Ooh! So hot. That shit is so good.
I mean, it's great. I think it's really good. That was a build-up? I feel like that was a riff.
That little like
I
call
felt
and
like
response part?
Yeah, that you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that was a build-up. I feel like that
It was
like
short.
yeah, I guess, but like it didn't build to like a break. Like as far as build-ups go, I feel like that was just a section of like a
little transition.
Yeah, like maybe, but like it felt like a whole piece. Whereas like a build-up seems like a disconnected. You're about to like hit a wall of death type thing, right? You know what
I
mean?
see.
Like,
I see. Yeah, that's
like,
legit.
it didn't feel like a build. It felt like a part. You know what I mean?
That's fair. That's fair. I do get that. Yeah.
Solid part. Not a build-up. We've got a non-build-up here, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't understand the assignment. Okay.
You sound like me on every assignment I do. Okay, so what would you rank it?
Here, before I answer that question, skip ahead to 412. That riff is so sick. And that outro is also fucking sick. I would argue that I don't know. Actually, I'm having a hard time because I think
your pick.
I think you're right. Ultimately, I think you're right. I think it's going to be really hard for me to stretch the definition of a build-up to fit the 2 beats that little like thing was.
Yeah. If it would have gone into a breakdown after that, I would have given it to you.
It kind of did, though.
It went.
What do you define as a breakdown then?
Well, which is it? Is it a build-up or a breakdown?
Yes, it is a build-up into a breakdown, but the build-up's very short.
Where's the build? I'm trying to listen. Okay, you said.
Okay, hold on. No. 412 was just a little like coup de grace.
Yeah, let me go back to 412.
Hold on. No. That's not the spot.
Okay, now I go to 412.
How is that not a breakdown?
Okay, but where's the build? Where's the build to breaking? I have to build something before I break.
All right, fine.
But where would you rank it? Where would you rank it?
I'm having a hard time answering that question now because
the riff. It's all cool, but
it's good. I don't know, man.
But on this list, I'd say it's like a C.
Yeah, I have no choice but to agree with you because
I mean, it's tight, but like,
It is
what do you want me
tight.
to do?
No, you're right. You're right. I'm not gonna. No, you're right. When you're right, you're right. I'm not gonna. I'm not so bullheaded that my mind can't be changed. That's.
I listened to it, looking for builds and breakdowns, and I went,
All right, I have one here that is the complete opposite of that example, where it's a very clear build up and it goes into something pretty cool, I think, and it's like a very long build up.
Tight.
All right, I got a Misery Signal song.
Okay.
The song is called Departure, and you may not be familiar with it because it's on Absent Light.
Definitely not familiar then.
That's great.
Yeah, the clean build. Okay, I like that. Jazzy. Let's feel it.
But hold on, because we're currently in a build-up to a build-up.
No, that's tight. That's tight. It's the pre-build up. This is a build. This is a build.
That's what I'm saying.
Whoa. God damn.
That's probably
Okay.
good.
Um,
That shit's tight.
yeah, I might have to just an absent light. All of a sudden.
Fucking dude, yes, I can't tell you. This is the third episode I've suggested this album to you. Fucking listen to this album. It is so good. Like
You and Kelly Kunze would get along because he kept telling me about it, and I was like, "You're lame." But
no, it's a sleeper hit. People don't understand how fucking dope this album is.
But I will say, the build up and the setup and the punchline were pretty good. They were pretty.
And going
dang
into
good.
that hi-hat groove with like the call and
The
response
hi-hat.
guitar.
The drummer does so much heavy lifting in this band. It's
Yes,
like, you know what I mean?
100%.
Like he locks it in and just holds it together. But
And this build up into the breakdown in particular, I think they do a really great job of the subversion of expectation. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, knowing the band's discography, I could feel it a little, but
Sure.
But if it were, I guess saying that, if it were any other band, it'd be an A. But since it's this band, I'm giving it an S, dude.
I agree. I think that shit is sick. I think that
think
shit
it
is
deserves
so
it.
good.
If you're talking about
Again-
build-ups and breakdowns, I'm
Right.
giving it to them.
100. All parts involved are necessary for the grading, and I think that the context of the build up into the breakdown is the important thing here. And I think in this particular case, they fucking nailed it.
They understood the assignment, dude.
Agreed, because there's the pre-build up, which is sick, and then there's the build up itself, which is very clear.
There's the proto build, and then there's
It evolves in a very, very, very satisfying way. Absent Light,
composition.
fucking 10 out of 10 on composition. Absent Light, check it out. Like front to back, dude. Like seriously. There's so much cool shit on that album.
All right. What's next?
Next is a classic that you picked, Romance is Dead by Parkway Drive.
And what was the timestamp I gave you?
132?
Oh, wait. I'm looking at this algorithm you told me about like the humps in the playback.
We should probably back it up to 126, I think.
Okay, here we go. Yeah. I don't know. It's more about the breakdown, but it builds great from this point forward. And so
it is very clear cut too, this build up.
Yeah, it's cut and dry, dude.
Such a classic riff too. She said goodbye. So there's really two build-ups right in a row.
Wait a minute. Let it go. Let it ride. We gotta hear the one-liner.
Cry me a fucking river, bitch.
So cry me a fucking river.
Yeah, dude. That's an
So
A.
good.
That's A.
That might
I
be
would
S.
give it.
It's so
it
good.
might if you're comfortable, but I would give it at least an A.
I think at least an A. Absolutely, we agree on that. I think that there's a case to be made for S. Because first off, there's two buildups, and one of those buildups is a breakdown, right? So there's something to be said there.
Yeah, that
Well, but after that part is another buildup, but that is a breakdown. That fucking dun 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 dun. That's a buildup technically, because it comes before the one-liner. I would say it's a buildup.
It goes gun dun 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 gun dun 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 brr 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 grr grr grr. Yeah, so it's.
Well, I'm
it's
saying
an A.
even the part after that, where he's like, she said goodbye. And to the untrained ear, that's a breakdown. But I think we both know it's technically also a buildup.
So cry me a freaking river.
Yeah, you build up to that, and then it goes to the double time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think A is a very safe bet. I think the thing that would push it into S tier territory for me is simply the nostalgia of it and like how good it was for how early it came. You know what I mean?
No, when I heard the guitar tone on this, I said, I fucking quit. You know what I mean? Like,
You're right. No, this was a fucking watershed album for metalcore, for sure.
what's next?
Next, we have Bloodwork by Texas in July. You familiar?
I'm familiar with Texas in July. I don't know about this song.
This is another long build-up.
Hey, where's that at?
Start at 2:08.
You told me that I would see you again, whether in this life or through a future day. If I can have only one, which I would have to be stronger, stronger.
Fucking love that. Let it play.
Down. Pretty dope.
Pretty good.
Breakdown is an S. I think build up is a BA.
I agree. I think an A overall is a solid rating.
I'm down.
I think it's good, though. Overall, it's good. Because it's a long, I mean, like half of the song is that whole section. You know what I mean?
I've never been super into Texas in July, but everything I've ever heard indicates that I should be. You know what I mean? It's weird. Like,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I never,
sometimes
like,
a band doesn't grab you, but individual parts will be like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, like like I should listen to them regularly, but like I don't.
And look, I have a soft spot for Texas in July, but I openly recognize they were a fairly mediocre metalcore band. You know what I mean? Like,
And it was a blip in time too, right? Like,
yeah,
it
they
seemed like-
didn't have a very long run. They had like 3 albums, you know, but there are certain pieces.
But
here
and I think part of that was the oversaturation of the market. Like,
Yeah.
At that point in time, you had a bazillion bands doing that. You know.
No, I think A tier rating is very solid for that. I agree with that.
All right, what's next?
Next we got Throwdown. Nothing left.
Look at this dude. He's self-conscious about his knuckles. That's why he's taping them up. You know what I mean? Like, I got soft, supple hands. I got to tape them up.
You'd be proud of me, dude. I got biceps now.
Hey, dude, you're the man now, dog.
I'm putting them on camera. You won't see it until we post it, but they exist.
Like flex on them, bro. And this is the track. Like look at this dude. This dude is the reason why a lot of people my age have ever wrapped their knuckles. So
it's just this guy.
yeah, just not even. You're not gonna punch anything. You're just doing it.
It's an aesthetic choice. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just like I'm tight like that, and I'm gonna Sharpie some X's on top or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
But when this album came out, and I don't care because like it's hard. It's fucking hard, and like Fight Club hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fight Club hard. So here we go.
Oh yeah, very standard old school build up for sure.
There's nothing left. No more control. There's nothing left. No more control.
Snare sounds like dog shit.
No more.
A lot of it sounds bad.
Yeah.
And so, just for reference, this is the same year that It Dies Today.
Really?
That's your contrast, right? 2004. So one clearly production value was better, but
Yeah.
just
The
from
build-up was
build up.
decent.
The offbeat hi-hat.
Pretty iconic.
There's nothing left. No more.
Oh, that's such a classic like hardcore breakdown where it's like
Right.
No more.
when I heard this, like I thought I was invincible. Like I believed it.
No more seconds.
No more control. So I would say this is an A for me.
You think A?
From the build up to the breakdown, yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll give you that. I see that.
Dude, they got blood splatters on their album cover, so like it's kind of hard.
super HXC, dude.
It's
Like,
super hard.
so hard.
All right, what do we got? What do we got next?
We got The Great Dividers by Unearth, which is
Oh,
another very
shit.
solid pick, by the way.
Oh shit. This song is all built up and breakdown. There's two.
This was the first band that I was aware that I had ever heard that I was aware of using 7 strings. Here's
Yeah,
the plot
and-
twist. Is that the first band I ever heard use 7 strings was Nickelback, but I didn't know it.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no, but here's the thing. Here's the kicker. Yes, even Nickelback didn't know they were 7 strings at the time.
You heard the teaser for their new song?
I heard the first 10 seconds and then I heard the rest due to Nick Nocturnal.
Gotcha. Yeah, sure.
And he was like, "Oh, dude, I heard it's gonna be dope, dude." And like he heard the first section, he's like, "Dang, that's heavy, bro." And then what happened afterwards is him going, "Oh, okay, yeah, it's
Yeah.
Southern."
It's in vogue to like Nickelback. We're
And
back
then,
into
and then
that
he,
season.
and then he was like, "Oh, but they're gonna bring it here. Here it comes, bro." Oh no, it's just another chorus. Okay, wait. Oh, it's coming though. And he made me waste my motherfucking time thinking that I was gonna hear something.
You didn't?
I didn't hear anything. I heard noise. I heard bullshit.
Yeah, well.
And I heard Nick Nocturnal looking like a fool.
Well, you know. Guy's got to expand his
Guy's gotta
audience
eat.
somehow.
Guys gotta eat.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck them.
All right,
What are we
so
at?
you had 158.
Okay, that's the beginning of the end. Okay. And their drummer did a lot of heavy lifting in this song and the rest of this album. Turning a breakdown into a riff. They don't do that anymore either.
Yeah, true.
The metalcore riff. Rob that guy. Oh shit. Open it up, bitch. George Floyd. George Floyd. George Floyd.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I'm giving that an A. So many build-ups, so many breakdowns.
Yeah, that's
What do
true. A. I could see an A. Yeah, yeah. I think A is solid.
All right. And I know there's at least one.
There's just one more. Within Destruction. Death
And
Wish.
this was a little bit of a throwaway for me, but it is a build-up to a breakdown, and it is very much like hate core. I guess that's how I would describe it.
Okay.
You're gonna hate this. This is like just so meathead heavy, four-headed, like Neanderthal bullshit. And honestly, there's one pick that will be in addition to our bonus round, because I thought you were gonna pick it, but I guess you didn't, which is why I didn't. So we'll go with this one. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Yo, motherfuckers, this is Volodya Within Destruction 2018. Bring it the fuck in or get knocked the fuck out, motherfucker. Death wish on my mind. I want to die. Death wish.
Yeah, you were very accurate with your description.
Okay, I just want to point out, we said, all right, this is what he said. Let me recap.
Death wish on my mind. I just want to die.
Wait a minute. Within Destruction 2018, bring it the fuck in or get knocked the fuck out, motherfucker. That's a fucking lot of fucking motherfucks. You know what I mean?
That's a lot of bad words. Yeah.
That's a lot of naughty. Like, gosh dang. Like, gosh
True.
dang.
Gosh, calm down.
Gosh, dog. God dang. Like, dang it. Like, gosh. I gotta go pray.
Yeah, wow. My mommy's not gonna like that. You sound angry.
And what I hate about it the most.
Yes! I knew it! I know, dude! Oh, no.
Like, he could have done a crowbar, which a crowbar can be hard. A crowbar can be hard.
Yeah.
But you have to bring it like this. You know what I
Sounded
mean?
like a train whistle and shit, yeah.
You have to have a voice like this. And then, but he's like, dude, like, I'm Kermit the Frog, motherfucker. And it's like, Like he went to a falsetto when you should be way down here, motherfucker. But he went, "Damn, motherfucker."
That's fucking funny. So where would you? Where would you rate it? What would you put it at?
Over 9,000.
It was maybe the most build up of all the build-ups.
You sound like Homestar Runner in this bitch.
Oh my god.
Get knocked the fuck out, motherfucker.
You're gonna kill me, dude. Oh no. Oh no.
If I had seen this live. Oh
god damn it. I'd laugh my fucking ass off. What are we putting that at? C, D, B? I don't know.
I'm saying it's S, dude. What the fuck do you want me to say? It's S all day.
Oh no, dude. Oh no.
That is an S. It is so monumental. I'll compromise, but I won't go lower than S plus.
I can't possibly. I mean, like, God, you're not giving me a lot of wiggle room there.
Okay, so minus the Kermit, like musically, minus the Kermit.
Minus the Kermit, I think A is a reasonable.
I'll give it to you then.
And then with the Kermit, I think it might go down to a B. If I'm being honest.
I'm so constipated.
My God.
So we had at least a couple of noteworthy mentions, and do you have one? You said you had one, right?
Do I have one? I did say I had one.
Because I'm real surprised, like disappointed.
What did you have?
Well, no,
disappointed.
I'm disappointed because I thought for sure, and I'm just gonna send it to you on the Discord real quick. This at 410.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
What? Yeah, what are you talking about? I thought you were already picked it, which is why I didn't.
The government
But
just passed.
this would be an S. So here we go
That
at 410. You ready?
Women do something that you are getting good. This is what we all have been waiting for. Now it's time to something. Oh, you son of a bitch, you're fucked. No, you're fucked. This is it. You're fucking motherfucker. Switch it up, fucking beat down. Fucking pussies. You can never fucking kill me, you cowards! Cause I'm the fucking cursed one! Bitch! What's up, motherfuckers?
Yeah, that's very good.
This is it!
Oof! I love the oof! I love that.
Yeah, that's S.
Yeah.
It should have been on the list as an S. The other one I had.
Yeah, I feel bad because I'm like blanking.
You don't have a
thought I had
single
one.
All right, so
I mean, I could whip one up really quick, but it'd be, yeah, you know.
Let me give you one. And this one,
I actually do have one, but
okay, what you got?
it's Regenerate
By who?
Monuments.
Monuments.
And this is
All
one
right.
of the best outros, I think, to like a metalcore or gent song. It's so good. And just like imagine
2013.
seeing
Okay.
just imagine seeing this live and like how much energy there would be. Oh God, I love this so much. Are you ready?
That's really cool. Super atmospheric. Yeah, this looks like it was filmed at the Toy Box.
Oh, you're watching the live one. Nice. This shit here, though?
That's a very you move.
Yeah. And every like 8 measures, they displace the snare.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that Rabia?
No. That's John Brown, you racist.
Why? What racist?
I mean, they do look fairly similar.
Motherfucker looks like Rabia. What do you want me to do? Head banging with the afro.
No,
samurai.
Rabia looks like John Brown. Get it right.
All right, whatever. So the other one, I'm going to send you, but now I have to. Okay, just play it from the beginning.
Another Brian Garris feature. Interesting. Ooh. Love that.
Dude, it's like a fucking samurai, like, training facility. And then if you go near the end, okay, 220.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
That's pretty sick.
Ooh, them pea soups.
Yeah, that's
dude.
sick. That's pretty sick.
That's hard. Varials is
Bass
hard.
into that. That's sick.
Yeah.
I never listened to Varials before, but I
Dude,
probably should. 'Cause
like, don't go to their shows unless you have knee pads and elbow pads. But yes,
that's insane. That's pretty good.
the other one I think we wanted to fade out on was this one. Just
Tijuana Brass.
No, well, yes. So many words, but this one from the beginning, just in light of all the history that the Queen has given us. This has been our conversation
About breakdowns and buildups.
about buildups, then breakdowns, and then more buildups, and then another breakdown, and then wait a minute, I got an idea. How about another? You know?
Yeah.
So
We covered a lot on this episode. We talked about build-ups and breakdowns, obviously. We talked about the novelty of 2004 era metalcore. We talked about a lot of stuff, you know?
and I think we learned next to nothing. You know?
Yes, which is good.
We took, sometimes you just talk. And you
I'm
don't know
not your
what's going.
teacher, and I'm not your fucking daddy. you know?
And so,
Like,
I'm not your dad. So don't be looking at me like you need to learn something from me. But
Yeah, no.
it's just like I start talking and it just turns into a conversation, like an
I just
improvisation.
find my way halfway through it.
That's
yeah.
90% of my conversations. And this whole podcast is exactly that. So
Precisely. We just capture that little lightning in a bottle for everybody. And you're
so-
welcome.
Queen, sayonara cowabunga, bitch.
Yeah, I hope it's not too awkward when you run into Princess Di.
One time I went to England and I walked inside your palace and I looked around and I said, wow, there are people that actually live like this while the rest of us squander. That's cool. That's pretty fucking cool.
Love that.
Just
cool.
like 20-foot ceilings, plated like gold, like just
Fuck
like
her.
wallpaper and like
Who cares?
ceilings that look
Who
like
cares that she's fucking dead? It's a good thing she's dead. She lived too
It's-
long.
yeah, like 96. We mean it, man.
Christ.
We love our queen.
Yeah, do
God
we?
save.
So, well, thank you for joining us for another episode of the tentatively titled Flesh Goat podcast.
Yeah, Flesh Goat, a podcast.
A podcast.
Some shit.
If you made it this far, here's your kiss. Give you a few more. But also, and I can't stress this enough. Fuck you.
Yeah, I can't stress this enough, but fuck you, Cartman.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Kyle. No
Fuck
future.
From
No
the bottom of
future.
my heart, fuck every single one of you.
Fucking
Love you
don't
very
listen
much.
to this, you idiot.
Yeah, what are you doing here? There's so many better podcasts.
Damn, you had so much to do today, dude. I'm not even kidding. Like,
Yeah.
you had so many things you could have been doing, but you listened to this
And you
fucking
wasted
thing
your time.
from
And
start to finish.
yeah, what's wrong with you?
Grow the fuck up.
Seek
Get
therapy.
a job. Get a job.